Yo, people, you telling me we're back again for another Red Talk? Flawless, what's good, bro?
I'm blessed, man. You are good and everything, yeah?
Yeah. Man's good, man. And it's weird, man. Man kind of got, I wouldn't say breaking news, but do you know what I mean? We got a little update, literally just before you went live as well. More promising transfer talks, innit? So yeah, man. I can't lie, bro. It's one of them ones where I'm all right for now. You know, like that. Man's all right for now, bro. Man's one loss away from losing my mind, fam. You know them way there.
we don't need that, man. We don't
But
need
we're
you
all
one
right
losses.
though. You know what I'm saying? We're all right though. This is the one, man like Wheeler, bro. Man said United intend on triggering the release clause for Cunha 65 million, 62.5 million, and 30 million for Delap to sign both players once the transfer window is over. And United want to wrap up both deals as quick as possible. The good thing about Cunha having a release clause is obviously we can do what we did with Xerxes and go above the release clause
to pay in installments.
and pay in installments, which kind of makes release clauses better. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they're saying that Wolves are open to take installments, which is great.
Yeah, because they're looking more money across a longer period of time rather than just the 62.5 million as a lump sum.
Yeah, that's it. And then it helps with PSR as well because they can split the money over different years. Do you know what I mean? So it's decent. And then obviously Delap as well, which was my
he was your preferred choice,
my preferred choice over Osimhen. Kind of means if we do get Delap, it looks like Osimhen's probably going to be Chelsea bound, which I'm not too mad at. But yeah, man, where do you stand on those two signings? If those are the deals we're kicking the window off with, yeah, I can't lie. The only way is down because we can't do better than that.
Yeah,
I'll be real, bro.
That's such a Rants way of looking.
No, but it's the truth. If we kick off the window like that, yeah, bro, I swear down, everything else is underwhelming. Unless they go get me a turkey or something.
Yeah, but even outside of the turkey, let's say they go and get, I don't know what goalkeeper you want, but let's say they go get a goalkeeper of your preferred choice and they go get Angel Gomez on the free. Like that would be
on the free is you need to do that anyway. You know?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that wouldn't be underwhelming. That would be a good. If you imagine you see that breaking news, imagine we're live right now and it broke and it was like Angel Gomez they're in conversations with. What would your reaction be?
No, I hear it, but bro, remember when we got Zlatan and Pogba? Like it's like like after you do that, it's kind of like all right then, bro. You brought man Mkhitaryan. Who cares, bruv? You know, you get it? Like no,
I
who
get
cares,
what you're
bro?
saying. Yeah, because with Cunha, with Cunha. Over the moon. I'm trying to keep my feet on the ground in regards to Cunha because the deal's not done. And if we don't get him, he's one of those I'd be like, that's a big miss. Because I rate him highly. When we spoke about him, Cunha would have been top of my list in regards to getting. He has everything that is required, I think, within his skill set to be successful here. And obviously we know about his technical attributes. First touch, ball control, dribbling, can go past the man. Very, very good finisher. Right foot, left foot, outside the box, inside the box, all of these things. Also has the physical attributes, something we lack. Great ball carrier, good acceleration with the ball and without the ball. Strong, lovely agility, great balance, etc. And also something that I like that some people don't like is the temperament he has. Because I've heard people mention it about his attitude.
He's got the right amount of arrogance in it that you need at a club like Man United. He's got that Eric Cantona about him where he doesn't give a fuck, bro.
That's what we need. He has that he has that arrogance, he has that confidence, he has that aggression. Like he'll kick up a man. You need that. You know what I'm saying? We need more.
He's signing Man United shirts before the game. You know the ones like in his Wolves tracksuit, bro. Like this is the kind of bread that you sign. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like brother, this man was signing Man United shirts, before the game. Like, and then man's rubbing the grass on his legs. He don't give a fuck. Like he was like, yo, bro, like man might as well get comfortable now. Like this is
I like that, and that's where I'm at with it. So with Cunha, certified man, like that's it. Wrap up Haven. That's exactly what it is. So he fits it, and I think a lot of players come here and are like overwhelmed by Manchester United and the size of the club and the badge. I think he'll flourish. I think he'll be like, I'm up for the challenge and up for the task. Also a good fee as well, whether it is the 62.5 million or it's slightly more because of the installment. So with Cunha, no problem. And he's someone I think guarantees us goals and assists. He walks into the first team. I think he gets minimum 15 league goals. And that's something I've been talking about for like the past year now in regards to having players who I look at in the team and go, do you give me 15 league goals? Yes. You play 38 league games, you get me minimum 15 league goals, and you also get assists. I think he's a great foil for others. I look at him, I look at Doggy on that other side. I can see that link up already. And again, some much needed athleticism and pace and strength down that side as well, with Doggy overlapping. So I can see that link up. And whoever the striker is, let's say it is Delap, I think he's a good foil for him too. And we don't have to worry about him settling into the Premier League or settling in Manchester. It's like you're up the road in the Midlands. Presume he lives in Wolverhampton or close. So you're down the road pretty much. So I'm with it. Better one of the better players from within the Premier League. So over the moon about it.
Yeah, this is it. So for me, like when I look at that, yeah, so it's a great signing. Like I said earlier, I think we need 5 players, and the bonus 6 can be a goalkeeper. But I think we need 2 midfielders, we need 2 10s, and we need a striker in it. And it's one of them ones where if Cunha is one of the 2 10s, like even if we pay that release clause and say we give them 65, do you know what I mean? But we pay it over 3 seasons or whatever. Like we're paying 20 odd million for him. You go get a Delap, it's 30 million. That's still 50 something. That's still 50 something million. And then the man is saying Cherokee is 25. Say if it's not Cherokee, say it's like a Tyler Diblin or something for the right 10 as well. Another player. You've gone and got 3 players that are in the Premier League already. Do you know what I mean? Like I think it's smart business, and to me, Tyler Diblin's not going for more than Delap. He's not. So that's another 30 million.
Yeah, hopefully, if we do go in for him, he kicks up a fuss to the point.
Yeah, but he will though. He's only got 2 years left.
Yeah.
He's
only got 2 years, so they got to sell him. They have to sell him. If he decides and says, I don't want to play in the Championship, other teams will be in for him. Go get a Tyler Diblin. Cherokee impressed me in that second leg against us as well. Whether it's him for 20 million, cool. And then I look at that as a trio, and then you add in Mano, add in Xerxes as options as well. You go, okay, we've got options not only in the starting 11, there's now options off the bench. And then you add in Amp at right wing back, Dogu at left wing back. That's an attack I go, okay, we are going to create and score now. We cause problems to defenses.
100%.
That's where it is, and it's a vast improvement on what we have. None of this going 20 games without a goal and all this rubbish.
And we do that, and it doesn't cost a lot of money, Flawless, because if you look at it, if you look at, you pay your 20 million in installment for Cunha, you pay the 30 million for Delap's not going to be up front anyway. It's going to be over the duration of the contract, whatever. We'll probably give him a 5-year contract. You look at a Tyler Diblin as well. Say he costs 30 mil as well. That's still 60 mil plus another 60. Say we do 65 in the release clause or whatever. That's 120 million for 3 players. Yeah, we're not going to pay more than. We're not going to pay more than about 45 to 50 million for the 3 of them in the first year. It don't matter. And we still got Anthony to move on. We still got Rashford to move on. We got Højlund potentially and Garnacho to move on.
And you added a Malacia as well to that.
Well, there you go. And then and potentially a Casemiro to move on, even though I'd keep him. And then you look at the fact that Xerxes can play in the 9 as well as a 9 option and a 10 option. You got Kobe as a 10 option. Do you know what I'm saying? So, like, bro, you've got better options. You got better options, bro. And you're condensing the squad, but there's no fake depth. I'd rather we're a bit like Man City, where our depth is coming from the academy instead of having false depth, like your Victor Lindelofs and do you know what I mean? These kind of guys, like, they're not real depth in that. It's like, bro, I'd rather you just go and get a youth from the youth team. A man know that he's on 20 grand a week, bro, and that's your depth. You know them ones, instead of having depth that's on 120k, bro.
Yeah, I've been screaming about this from Spider-Man rooftops about playing youth players since Amarim got here. I've been saying I didn't watch the game live against Wolves, but I watched it back, and from what I seen and what everyone said, Fredrickson played and he did okay. So I'm like, why has he not been utilized before? We all seen what Heaven did when he played, Collier when he played, to a lesser extent, even though it was limited minutes. Cheeto, like I said, try these youth players. Amas when he's played, like he can do no worse than Delo.
Yeah, Harry Amas done really well in the last game, and you know what it is, I deeped it, defensively he's not good, but I don't care because man don't need defensively good wing backs, bro. Like, you know the ones like
forward.
Man don't need it.
Oh,
Man need a man that can cross, and he can cross. He
yeah.
can cross, and also he's reasonably press resistant. That's
He's
it.
good enough on the
Like
ball. He's technically sound. We're not
yeah,
asking for brilliant play. Like I said, I'd be much more critical of players and want set criteria if we were chasing down a Premier League or Champions League. That's not
yeah,
the MO at this moment in time. This is just about getting
absolutely.
better, improving. The fact that people are being so heavily critical of a Cunha or a Delap or whoever, it's about improving on what we have to become just one of the better teams in the Premier League and a competent unit. This is why I've been saying play youth players. Try it. Heaven plays, Collier, Cheeto, and Massa. I look at them all and I go, you lot can do something. You mentioned it there about depth. If they're on the bench alongside a couple of others, all right. But it seems in the attack where we're getting it together. We're getting it patterned. We're getting it sorted. And I
It's
like
the
that.
most important
That's what
area
it is.
because we've let goals for 3 to 4 seasons now.
Longer than
And
that,
you know what? If you just buy better attackers, you'll score more goals
More
by
goals.
default.
Yes, because they'll just do their thing. And the thing is, we actually in this system have gotten into situations and positions where we should have done better. But it's just when you have two people who do nothing in Hoyland and Garnacho in regards to goals, you're gonna have that. We're literally playing with 2 men down in attack. These men don't score. Both went 20 plus games without a goal. Give that to a Cunha and Delap, even with a Bruno there or Maino or Xerxes, you're gonna score more goals. Because our goal issues have been long coming. Like I said,
I think
once in the last 10 years.
I think Xerxes a striker, when we get 2 10s. Do you know what I'm saying? And this comment, I agree. If we get Cunha, we should keep Casemiro.
I'll
But
keep him anyway.
you know what it is, Xerxes came on. He came on and scored the header in it. What game was that? Was that
The Leon game?
Okay, the Leon game, bro.
That's
And
like
one thing I've been impressed with Xerxes, is the way that he's kind of any challenge that's kind of been thrown his way, he's kind of he's embraced it. You know them ones. It's like he's coming to the league. The league is a bit more physical. At the beginning, people were saying he's struggling with the pace, he's struggling with physicality. Now I'm seeing this guy, like he's actually bullying centre backs. I'm seeing this guy running into people and crashing into people, and he's putting himself about in it. And his aggression is 100% increased. He's running more now. Not that he wasn't running before, but now he's actively a bit more tenacious with his play. And I think that he can 100% be a 9 in this system. And I think between him and Delap here, I think they could be the 9s. 100% they could be the 9s. He can be the 9. He can be a 9 alternative, and he can also be a 10 option. And I think that having players that play multiple positions, that you can rotate, that's what City have been doing forever. That's why it's made City's squad look deeper than it is. City have always had a 16-man squad, but you feel like they've got 2 players for every position because you've got players that can play 3 positions like Gundogan or 4, or players like Foden that can play left wing, right wing. We've seen him in the 10, we've seen him in the 8, and we've also seen him in the false 9. We need more players like that, and then we can get rid of the dead weight and the extras. Do you know what I'm saying? Like the Lindelofs, these are extras, bro. Like that's what they are, because they're players that they're players that if you got someone like an Aiden Heaven, that you don't need
There's
Lindelof.
No way
you don't need
Lindelof. Lindelof and Maguire should not be playing ahead of him.
Yeah.
Not a chance. There's no way. Lindelof's been here 8 years. We know what you give us. Maguire's been here however long. You know what? Once a player's been at your club 3+ years, you know pretty much the level of where they're at, whether they increase, the slight increase, what when they drop below their level, but roundabouts. If they're average, they're going to be below average or above average. That's just so obvious. But yet we continue to hold on these players. Play heavy. Like, that's where it is with that. But with Amaring, the man said he hates most of our technical players, and it worries me. Well, if we continue at this rate, we're adding to the technical level as well as the physical level. Because Cunha technically is sound.
And physically, Cunha is very, very aggressive as well.
Yeah, he fits it to a T. You mentioned it there about crashing into centre backs and crashing into defenders with Xerxes, and I think that's just come with confidence. That's why he's picking up the ball even in that area and dribbling past players as well. And Cunha, when he got sent off, he's slapping staff members of the other team. He don't fit in. He don't care, and you need that type of thing. And Bremo as well, he's another one. Not saying we're gonna go.
Oh, and Buemo would be a great. Right 10, bro. If you man can get Mbuemo, and Cunha, and Delap, that's 3 Premier League players. Again, like I stress, go get Premier League players.
Yes.
I mean, I don't want to hear none of this premium bollocks, bro. We're gonna have loads of money to spend. Like, you get rid of Rashford, Anthony, Garnacho, Hoyland, because this is false. This is false depth that I'm talking about. Garnacho and Hoyland. Garnacho and Hoyland are not depth, bro. Like, they're not good. Like, if man can get a combined 60, 70 million for both of them, you take that 70 mil, because that 70 mil, pays up front, for Cunha, Delap, and whoever. That 70 million covers the first installment.
Easy. That's
So
what
get
it
rid
is.
of them.
So much. Yes. Because you mentioned it, they're extras. That's what they're
They're extras, bro.